Hey guys, Marcinkin here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we are continuing on with the legendary Vegeta event missions, and today we are going to do the Siblings Bond one. So I decided I wanted to mix it up a little bit, make a bit more of an interesting team, so I am using the Go Bros as the leader, and then LR, Tapion and Minosha are one of the LRs that I don't have, so we're going to use a friend and have them on rotation with the AGL Tapion. So it's just to kind of mix up the two leads. Obviously we have like the GT, both the GT hybrids duos, the Goten and Trunks and the GT Go Bros. So overall I think we should be very, very good in this run. We got High School Gohan here as a support unit as well. Obviously he has very, very good damage reduction, so he's a very solid defensive unit. Doesn't really do any damage, but he's just here for the support. With his damage reduction, hopefully, if we're on full health, we potentially shouldn't get one shot by a super attack from Blue Evolution Vegeta at the end, but obviously we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I guess if you're watching this video, then yeah, spoiler alert, we didn't get one shot by Blue Evolution Vegeta at the end, obviously. But so we'll go ahead and have you in slot 1. Don't really get a lot of links with the Go Bros. I might as well actually, to be honest, just float them off. They do build up over time, and obviously ideally I want them to be like fully built up by the time we get to the end, but at the same time we do have type advantage in the final phase, so as long as we keep them protected during the God Vegeta phase, we shouldn't have to worry too much about the Go Bros. Obviously we'll have their active skill that we can use a little bit later on in the event as well, so I think we should be pretty good. Obviously we have Tapion and Minosha's active skill as well that we can use, so you know, I think we should be pretty good to go. Obviously we need to be pretty careful about Tapion and Minosha taking a super attack from Blue Evolution Vegeta as well. They do get damage reduction within the same turn based on the number of times that they attack, but obviously depending on the RNG, you know, if we get their full attacks off, they can attack 3 times, which I think gives them, is it 39% damage reduction? So I think with that, they potentially would survive a super from Blue Evolution Vegeta, but I guess we will have to see. So obviously my Go Bros are Rainbow Full Level 10 links. In fact, I believe everyone on this team is Rainbow Full Level 10 links except for the friend Tapion and Minosha. I could only find one with 1 dupe, and the links are at, I think, mostly like 6s and 7s. So I mean, I guess I could have tried like repeatedly refreshing the friends list and maybe you know, tried to find another one that was slightly better, but I figure we would be able to get this done here. So AGL Tapion, obviously the defensive powerhouse in slot 1, and then yeah, as you can see, like 5, 6, 7. Oh well, Hero's only a 3. All right, well, so not the greatest, not the craziest Tapion and Minosha, but because yeah, you have to get their 18 key super in order for them to have a chance to additional super as part of their passive, which is a little bit awkward. Obviously on the rotations where we have High School Gohan in slot 3, it won't be as bad because they are providing them with a little bit of extra support, but either way we should be all good here. Like LR, Tapion and Minosha are a cool unit. Like I love that 12 key super animation as well, very, very cool. But yeah, the fact that the friend only has 1 dupe, not like particularly crazy in terms of link levels, hopefully they will be okay, but we definitely need to be wary of them catching a super attack. That would definitely be bad. So but obviously we're off to a great start here. I mean, we've barely lost any HP. The little bit that we have lost, we just easily get back this turn with the same type orbs. So we are making a pretty decent run of it so far. Obviously Tech Gohan getting hit in slot 1 is very beneficial. We get that nice little extra attack boost. Mine is built with full additional. I can't remember exactly how much he has, but he has a lot of additional. So he does double super fairly regularly, which is always nice to see. And then the GT Go Bros, it was, I think, maybe the Tech Kale and Caulifla banner, maybe the double race banner actually before the end of the year. I did finally pull my last copy to have them rainbowed. So both them and the AGL Goten and Trunks are Rainbow Full Level 10 links, and they are obviously both very good, very effective units. Even though we don't have any GT Heroes units on the team outside of those two, like the Goten and Gohan are still really good, even though obviously they are a GT Heroes support unit, but they can still function very, very effectively. So let's see. So we go. Actually, it doesn't really matter because we're just going to win this turn anyway, right? So Tapion and Minosha do give a buff that lasts for, I believe it's 2 turns. But, I mean, we're just going to finish him off here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're definitely not going to use the active skill this early. Tapion crits, then he just finishes him off by himself, so there we go. And we can move on. I mean, Ultimate Gohan is kind of a cheat code unit for long-form events, so obviously he's going to be really, really good here. They share 4 links, and they share just the 3. Yeah. So even though technically the Goten and Trunks is slightly better, we'll keep the rotation like this so we can take advantage of the links. Plus, of course, you know, by the time we get to the end, the Gohan and Goten, the GT Go Bros, will be better off to have on main rotation because, of course, the final phase is AGL. So Gohan up to a 4 million attack stat. There you go. There's another double super turn up to 4.3. I don't think we'll wait super long to transform him into Ultimate Gohan, because obviously in this kind of event, if you choose not to transform him until like the last turn, pretty much, we could probably get him up to like 1 million defense, but obviously the run is going to take longer. I would rather get him transformed maybe a little bit earlier on, so we could actually start doing some more damage. So I think maybe once we get over like 500,000, because let's be honest, we don't really need more than like 500,000 defense, especially when you consider in the final phase we're going to have type advantage, and I mean he guards anyway, so he's going to be perfectly fine. GT Go Bro. Sadly we didn't get the extra additional super, we just got the normal attack, otherwise we could have finished him off right there. But let me double check the Tapion and Minosha active skill. So they can activate it as long as they're with Tapion for the rest of the events. That's fine. Removes negative effects. That's not important. All allies key 3 attack and defense 20% for 2 turns. So that's going to be very useful towards the end of the event. But obviously we keep ending up in situations like this where obviously AGL Tapion is just going to finish off Vegeta here. So we're actually doing very well. We're moving very quickly through this one. Tapion taking a super. Is this going to do double-digit damage? Oh, wow. Oh, 4,900. That's how will we ever recover from this devastating damage? Another crit finish from the AGL Tapion as well, showing out over here. You love to see it. Alright, so the Go Bros, I don't know how built up they are, so I don't know how dangerous this is going to be. We don't have a support unit in slot 3, and he's got 600k defense basically. So I think we can go ahead and transform Ultimate Gohan here, or transform into Ultimate Gohan, I should say. I feel like I haven't watched this particular active skill for ages, because when I've been using him recently for videos in things like Super Power and stuff like that, where you're going to transform in like every fight, I've had it set to skip for things like when I've been recording the no item runs and stuff, because you don't want to have to just keep watching the same transformation over and over again. But yeah, Ultimate Gohan, 600k defense. As I said, you can very easily in these kind of events, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. In these kind of events, you can very easily stack him up way higher than that. But might as well get him transformed now so he can start doing some extra damage. Very, very annoying with the I misclicked the orbs there. No super for him. He's been consistently double supering throughout the event though, so could we get an additional super here? We do not, of course. Because when the enemy has a certain amount of HP, he is effective against all types. So that super attack in slot 1 would have been really beneficial on this starting turn where Vegeta was obviously on full health. So made a little bit of a mistake there, but you know, we don't do the that reset exploit over here, so we just have to live with it and move on. Getting super attacked on the GT Go Bros, yeah, 310k. See, their defense gets to be quite reasonable, especially if they do get a couple of attacks off, but unfortunately, it's not quite high enough to tank type disadvantage super attack. So I'm going to go ahead and get the Hirudegarn transformation. I mean, unfortunately, this would have been okay, I think, if we'd got it in like the STR phase, but I can't imagine we're going to do a lot of damage here. At least we do start off with a little bit of extra key, because the Tapion and Minosha friend give 5 key, but 4 key, but it doesn't even matter, because we still got stuck in a situation where we couldn't super attack anyway. So I talked about it during the Giant Form No Item Run video quite a bit as well. But like, I really feel like with all of these great ape transformation style characters, when they easy aid them, they should have given the Giant Form like some sort of extra key mechanic, because some of them do have it, even some of the like non-easy aid ones and stuff. But like, man, it's just so annoying, especially if you are running double 3 key leads for a team, like having to get 6 key in every slot. Plus, like, the link level update really like showed the weakness of the Giant Form team, because obviously, like, certain characters like Tapion, for example, especially on this team, linked up with Tapion and Minosha, like, untransformed, he's just so much better. Like, he auto supers, he does tons of damage. He's obviously providing all the links for the LR as well, so they can be better. Whereas just having these like 3 slots of Harudegarn, I mean, sure, he's taking 0 damage, but the offset for that is that we're not doing a lot of damage, which then means that this run is taking longer overall. So, but go ahead and untransform. Alright, so I think we potentially are going to get the Dokkan attack. Are we going to get the Dokkan attack this turn? I don't know. If I was going to get it, it would be like... Well, actually, you know what? Let's use this now. I've got a cheeky strategy in mind. We're going to go ahead and use this now, because then Ultimate Gohan is going to have the buff on the next turn. And then we're going to get the Dokkan attack with him and potentially finish off God Vegeta. So this animation is so clean. And of course, the good old Ocarina music. You love to see that, or hear that, of course. Right, so we'll go ahead and do this, and then do this. So as long as we don't get super attacked on maybe the L, I guess everyone's got that big defense buff. 5.6 million attack stat from AGL Tapion in slot 1 as well. Another crit from him. He's been putting in some solid work in this run for sure. And then 5.34 on the LR as well. So very strong turn from this double Tapion rotation. We don't get the additional though, sadly. And then the GT, Goten and Trunks here. If they can get off a load of their additionals, then I think we finish him off here. Can we get one more additional super? We do not. So a little bit of a shame, because obviously going into the next, like going into a fresh phase and getting the Dokkan attack is obviously ideal, because you know that gives you a nice head start into that phase. But I guess we'll just have to go ahead and do this. So we will finish him off, obviously, and this will give us a full heal, even if he super attacks Gohan, which okay, of course he's going to do. This should still do double-digit damage. Yeah, 10 damage. All right. Sorry, Vegeta, but. Right, so we'll go ahead and get these, get the full damage multiplier, let's go, and Ultimate Gohan can finish off God Vegeta here. 7 million attack stat for Ultimate Gohan with the little extra buff from High School Gohan in slot 3, so he should hopefully, I mean, he should finish him off even without a crit. I mean, 7 million, full damage multiplier, yeah, 4.7 million. Even without the crit, so that'll give us a nice full heal, and then we are good to go. Look at this, no attacks for the Go Bros, so do this. Well, that's not quite the way I would have liked those to drop down, but okay. I guess then if we can't get the 18 key super anyway, we might as well do this. Guarantee that we get 4 orbs for you. So then get their 18 key super. Fortunately, in this phase, it's not quite as important that we get the 18 key super with Tapion and Minosha, because you got to get their 18 key super for them to have a chance to additional, and we want them to additional super attack because then they get more damage reduction. But in this phase, we've got type advantage anyway, so it's always annoying when Tapion takes a super before he supers as well, because he is better defensively after super attacking. 2.28. I would love to do this run with like a rainbow level 10 links like Tapion and Minosha friend. That would obviously make it a lot easier, but just to see like just how powerful and how effective they would be on this run being rainbow level 10 links, that would be pretty spicy. GoBro's getting off their attacks here, and now we're back to our main rotate. Wow, look at this! Look at this attack placement. Alright, well, we'll try and save up on... There you go. We'll stock up on some STR orbs here to help out our LR for next turn. But look at this. Almost all of these attacks just stacked up in the front. I mean, you might as well just not bother. Just attacking Ultima Gohan is just a complete waste of time. Like, you're not going to do 96k this turn, Vegeta, I'm afraid. 92 damage instead. Take it or leave it. So, 6 million attack stat for our boy without support. Very, very good. I say without support. Actually, we've got the GT Goten and Trunks on this rotation. We do, don't we? So obviously they buff Vegeta family and Goku family. So he is getting the buff from them. But 6 million, obviously, very, very solid attack stat and a nice crit as well. So we might again both of the GT duos that we have on rotation here. Like they can be very, very good. Based on whether you're getting off all the additionals. Like we're getting the second super here. If both of them, they have the potential to triple super. If they both triple super, we just win. But so GT GoBro's only got 2 supers. Sadly, we're not getting crits either, which is annoying. But we're going to do a pretty significant amount of damage here. And then... yeah, so there you go. So just going to be up to the Tapion and Minosha. Yeah, should we put them in slot 1? They have 230k defense and all the STR orbs are there. So you know what? Let's go ahead and let them get the finish here. And we are on full health as well going into the final phase. So we are looking pretty good here. 4.28 million from Tapion and Minosha. So... yeah, and a crit as well for good measure. Love to see that. We haven't had to use any items so far. We got the full tech rotation as our starting turn for this as well. So I think what we want to do, I want to leave you on rotation now just because of the extra damage that we can get out of them. Although, man, the orbs are really, really bad for this turn because I have to get... all of these are just 1. I have to get this so that Ultima Gohan can super. And then that doesn't leave a huge amount of key for... anyone else, so maybe we should do that. Oh, well, they can't super if we do that. Yeah, the orb's not great. This is a really, really good rotation to have, but the orb's not particularly good. So hopefully the GoBros can come in clutch with their additionals, because again, mine are Rainbow Full Level 10 links. They have a decent amount of additional, so of course they can get a lot of supers in one turn. I think this man Vegeta out here just dodging Ultima Gohan. Outrageous. And then he's gonna super Gohan, so again this is complete waste of your time, Vegeta. 724. Wow, he did more than double digits. That's actually shocking. Are you kidding me? Stop dodging. This is like the first hit that's actually landed, and it's a 318k normal attack. Is he gonna dodge this? Okay, good. Actually hit him with a super attack. Alright, we're starting to land some hits now. I can't believe that. I dodged the first 2 attacks of the turn. Outrageous. By keeping the GoBros on rotation, obviously we're going to have the ability to use the active skill as soon as possible. And they will, of course, benefit from the Goten and Trunks floating into slot 3 because they support the Goku family. So that's going to be very, very good. Alright, so... this will connect up the reds if we do this, right? So this actually works out really nicely here. Full 24 key super for Tapion and Minosha. So let's go ahead and do this. So if they get off their additionals, with their damage reduction, they should potentially survive the super attack from Vegeta. Because their defense is going to be very solid as well as having the damage reduction. I guess, technically, like, saving their active skill for the AGL phase so they can get a little bit of extra defense is probably a good idea. But we get 1 additional super, so this means they've got, what, 26% damage reduction? Hopefully that on top of their incredibly high defense would be enough to survive a super. But it looks like we're not getting supered. Yep. Okay, good. Good. So the GT Goten and Trunks, I believe, being type neutral, their defense should be high enough for them to survive. Vegeta getting another dodge in there. I swear in these last couple of runs, I think I said this in like the previous video, but in these last couple of runs, I swear Vegeta's been dodging more in these last few runs than like even UI Goku in the last few times we've done. Oh, sorry, I say UI Goku. The Super Saiyan 4 Gokus from the last few GT Goku event runs. But we can go ahead and use the active skill for the Go Bros. We've got High School Gohan on rotation, so we get a nice little bit of extra damage here because we have a support unit around as well. So can we crit for good measure? We do not crit, but we get 3.5 million damage. Well, I will take that. And then we have... We get the 18 key super. Now, do I need to heal? If he's going to dodge a lot, then I might just do it anyway. Because if he super attacks High School Gohan, that would be really bad. So High School Gohan has damage reduction anyway. So by using an Android 8, push his defense up a pretty significant amount. And so he should survive a super attack. Watch him just not super attack this turn. But I thought it would be better to just throw that out there rather than get this far and then get killed at the end. So be interesting to see if he is going to super. 5.92 on the Go Bros, pretty decent. They might finish him off, to be fair, depending on how many like additionals and stuff they get. But additional normal, and then yeah, 4.2 on their 12 key super, and then he dodges that one. Okay, Vegeta, I see you. So yeah, High School Gohan, not one for dealing a lot of damage, that's for sure. I mean, yeah, if he's taking damage from normal attacks, even with the Android 8 active, we actually could well have died from a super there from Vegeta, so that would have been kind of awkward. And we, oh man, the key for this turn is really, really bad, because we're not going to get a double super for Tapion and Minosha in the middle, because if we do this, yeah, we're only able to get this here. Hopefully, between the three of them this turn, they should finish him off, because we've got the defensive buff with the Android. Okay, yeah, we're good. By him super attacking Tapion, that pretty much just secures the fact that we're not going to die this turn, because Tapion will take damage, but with the Android 8 effect. Of course, the fact that Vegeta's super attack greatly lowers your defense, so it means that the those follow-up normal attacks, we wouldn't have been taking that much damage on Tapion if he hadn't been hit by those supers, so that is unfortunate. But fortunately, Tapion and Minosha's defense is so good that even with type disadvantage, they tank for double digits. But that's where you can see the real danger in this event, and it's one of the reasons why the Battlefield bosses, like Jiren when he first came out, Frieza, and now Omega, it's one of the reasons why they are so challenging, is because their super attack greatly lowers your defense. And so then all of the follow-up normal attacks do a ridiculous amount of damage. So, yeah, we are going to be good here. I think we don't even need to actually use like a healing item, because obviously Gohan's just going to take double-digit damage even from a super attack. And then unless he dodges this, Gohan just finishes him off here. Yeah, there we go. So there you go. That is going to be the Siblings Bond team. Like I said at the beginning, I thought it was a bit of an interesting way to mix it up here. Because you can just do double Tech Gohan leads and just literally make like a Hybrid Saiyans. It's mostly Gohans, but yeah, Hybrid Saiyans Siblings Bond team. But I thought it'd be fun to do a run with the LR Tapion and Minosha and Tapion rotation. Considering the friend LR Tapion and Minosha was only 69%, I would say that that is pretty decent. So I know from the last run, we did a multi. We've been doing multis at the end when we pick up the mission rewards. I don't think because we're at like an odd number, so I don't think we get enough tickets out of this to do another ticket multi, but let's see. So we'll collect our mission rewards, because that is the Siblings Bond mission done. And let me check the old banner here. Alright, yeah, so we need to do the next one before we can actually do another one. So there you go. That is the Siblings Bond run done on the Legendary Vegeta event. Let me know down below in the comment section what team did you guys use to beat this mission. And if you need any help on any of the other ones, do check out the team building guide that I made, and we'll have another one coming up very, very soon. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.